Rich people play lottery, but they play it for fun. It's not their strategy for wealth creation. But for poor people, they can spend their entire fortune on a lottery and then start hoping and praying that they'll get lucky because they believe that that's how they're going to get wealthy. That's why have Eka said that the mental file of the poor is different from that of the rich. Now, what is a mental file? It's just like a physical file stored with information and labeled by a bookkeeper. When you need a certain information, you look at the label and you take out the file to take information from there. When it comes to creating wealth, you go to the file you've saved about wealth and you take out information from there. The information you take out affects your actions and your results. If you don't like the results you have in your life, that means you're going to change your wealth file. In this series, we are going to look at 17 different wealth file. Number one wealth file. Rich people believe I create my life. Poor people believe life happens to me. Do you see why the rich doesn't see waiting around to win a lottery as a wealth creation strategy? Yes, because they believe they create their own life. While the poor person believes that life happens to them. The life happens to me mentality is called a victim mentality. And there are three ways to break out of it. Number one, stop the blame. We always have people and things to blame for our struggles. The government is not doing well, the economy is bad, our parents didn't do well for us, business is not moving well, there are a lot of wicked people at work. So we blame everybody because we have a victim mentality. If you want to change your wealth file, decide that you're not going to blame anyone anymore. The second way to come out of victim mentality is to stop justifying. We justify by saying things like money is not important. If money is not important, how are you going to have it? It's only poor people that actually talk about choosing between love and money because they still don't understand that money works in the area where it's extremely important, love works in the area where it's extremely important. If you say money is not important, it means you are broke and you're looking for a way to justify it. You can't have something if you think it's not important. The third way to get out of victim mentality is by putting an end to complaining. Whatever you focus on, you attract. So if you're focusing on complaint, of course, you don't complain about your good life. You're complaining about your struggles. That means you're focusing on your struggles and you are attracting crap. So promise yourself three things. Number one, you're not going to blame anyone anymore. Number two, you're not going to justify being broke anymore. And thirdly, you're not going to complain anymore. These things are not easy. But if you decide it's something you want to do, you can become intentional about it and start doing it one day at a time. So starting from today, you're not going to complain. You're not going to justify being broke. And you are not going to blame anyone. When you're finally able to eliminate your victim mental file, you will have a new mental file and it will align with the thoughts of the rich, which is that you create your own financial success. Place your right hand on your chest and say after me, I have a millionaire mind. See you tomorrow.